Hello everyone. Today we are doing another Shop My Stash. It has been an exciting week. I feel like I'm actually kind of sad to say goodbye to this week. And I feel like that is not something that usually happens. Normally I'm like, all right, cool, let's switch it out. But I genuinely feel like I would be totally cool with like continuing to use these products. I need to wash my brushes, but like beyond that, I'd be totally fine to just keep using these because they're great. I'm having a great time. We're going to go through the makeup that I've been using for the last 2 weeks, and then we will go and pick out some new makeup. I will leave a timestamp down below if you're only interested in picking out new makeup, and I'm gonna do it a little bit differently this time. I had thought, okay, let's start at the beginning here. I asked on Instagram, my Instagram stories, for like theme suggestions because I feel like what I want to do is I like doing the themes, right? Like last time was a full face of Huda Beauty. And I like doing those themes. I don't want to do them every time. I'm going to kind of switch it up a little bit because y'all know I get bored so easily. I got to have a little bit of excitement in there, but also not a lot of excitement. So I'm going to switch it up. So sometimes there will be themes. Sometimes it's just going to be me picking out random shit. And well, okay, so this time is kind of going to be themed a little bit. And the next time is going to be a Valentine's Day theme because it's going to go up on Valentine's Day. So what is my point here? This time I am going to have my youngest daughter pick out my makeup. I feel like at one point in time I had my oldest daughter pick out my makeup, but I can't remember if I filmed it or not. Like it may have been back like in the beginning of this series when I was doing the random number generator, or like when I just wasn't showing you guys the process of picking it out and I was just showing you what had been chosen. I honestly can't remember, and I went back and tried to find the video and I don't remember what video it is. So should I give her another turn eventually? I don't know, but today my youngest daughter is going to come in and pick out my makeup. We'll get to that. Let's talk about the stuff I've been using. For brows, obviously this is all by Huda Beauty. I've been using the Micro Shade Brow Pencil, the Bomb Brows in black brown, and then the Fiber Gel in black brown. I don't know how I feel about these. So I am wearing all this makeup today. In case you're new here, I tried to do something a little bit different with my brows for the last couple of days, and I've been liking how it's been looking. I don't know how I feel about these. And I did that full face of Huda Beauty, like the video of me like trying on all this makeup kind of midway through this round, and I had the same, I still don't fully know. I like them. I like the pencil, all right? I know that. The Full and Fluffy, I feel like just doesn't provide enough coverage. You know what I mean? It just doesn't, it's just not enough. Does that make sense? Like they look nice together, but like they're not the greatest. You know what I mean? I didn't have a Huda eye primer, so I pulled in this little Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. Again, I don't know if this is a full size or not. There's not much in here though. This is almost empty. And I learned with this that you need such a little amount. And honestly, I kind of love that because if you buy this or the full size, oh, that's gonna bug me. It'll last you forever. And I'm gonna look up right now if this is a try, because I guess if this is a sample size, it really should go in Shop My Samples. So Ulta, you can buy the mini eye primer, which is 0.24 ounces for $13. That's the only one that I can find. This is 0.06 ounces, so this is literally a sample of it. So I guess I'm gonna move this to the Shop My Samples because I didn't realize. It makes sense, right? Okay, I liked this though. It was really good. I would definitely consider buying the mini. I don't know. Also, to kind of carve out my brows, I had a concealer that I was using for my face, but I didn't want to use that to carve out my brows, so I brought in the Morphe Fluidity. It's a good concealer. I have two. Okay, for face products, the Huda Beauty Water Jelly. I had mentioned in the video where I did a full face of Huda that I didn't know, like I didn't feel like this would be a very popular product. I ended up looking it up. It is. It has fabulous reviews. And I really like it. I think that it goes pretty quick. I mean, like it's sloped. But this was the first time that I had used this. And so that's concerning to me. But it is a really good primer. It goes on so smoothly. It literally feels just like a thicker version of water. If you use like essences, it kind of feels like that a little bit. But it just makes your skin feel so hydrated and so just prepped for makeup. I loved this so much. So good. I had pulled in two different foundations. I pulled in the Glowish Multidew Skin Tint. It's looking a little beat up here. So originally I had done, this is in Fairlight by the way, originally I had done a video trying out some of the Glowish products when the Glowish line first launched. And I didn't know how I felt about this. It wasn't really like my vibe. I have been wearing this almost exclusively. I have used this a few times, and this is what I'm using today since I used this in the video where I put everything on my face. But I love this. I have a whole new appreciation for this. This honestly, I genuinely think might be one of my favorite foundations. Like this is such, it makes your skin, oh, it just gives you the most beautiful luminous glow. And my difficulty with it was I was just using way too much, just way too much. So you don't need very much of it, and it just gives you this beautiful, and it has like pretty decent coverage too. It's not full coverage by any means. I would say like light to maybe medium, but it looks so good on the skin, just so unbelievably good. I am obsessed with this. Like that's something that I would repurchase. And then I had also pulled in the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick in Cashew. So this is another one of those products that I've been having a really hard time with foundation sticks lately, and I feel like it's just because I do too many layers. And so I tried, kind of tested my theory with this one, and I just did much lighter layers, and it looks great. I love it. Like it's so nice, and it's so like skin-like, right? And it just makes your skin look so good. And I really I tell you what, I got so used to doing makeup like we were doing it in 2016, and even in 2018, maybe that's when it started to switch. I'm not good with time. I don't know. And I just never kind of went away from that. And now I'm starting to get away from that. And I am experiencing a whole new appreciation for like a bunch of different products. This is fabulous. And now I really want to try out more foundation sticks, but I've used up a lot of mine. So the concealer was the NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer in the shade Pale. I liked this. I didn't have a Huda concealer, so I brought in this one because it's glowy, which kind of fit the theme here. This is a really good concealer. And I feel like I used to have the Born to Glow foundation, and I want to say I ended up decluttering that, and I cannot remember why, but this is great. And like I like this so much that I want to try the Born to Glow again. I don't know. I'm really into it. It is a great concealer, and it covers everything. It gives you this nice glow. It has pretty decent coverage. I enjoyed it. For cream products, I was using the Huda Beauty Tantour in Light, which you guys know is just a favorite of mine. I have hit pan in it. It looks disgusting, but it is so good. This is the closest thing that I've personally found to this Chanel Tande Soleil Chanel thing that I don't use anymore because it's not cruelty free. I love this. It blends so beautifully. It looks so good on the skin. This looks like a hot mess, like before you, like as you're blending stuff out until it's done. This whole look was a very like trust the process thing, but this is one of my favorite cream contours. And I love the packaging. I like cream contour sticks, but I really like that one too because it's super easy to use. The Nude Sticks Nudies Matte All Over Face Bronze Color in Beach Babe. This is what I'm using as a cream blush now. This is how much I have left. I am making progress on it. I'm trying to use it up, in case you don't know. I'm trying to use it up. I am making progress on it. It's slow going because it is a cream blush, but this is a beautiful, beautiful shade. It's really nice. And I love this line of cream blushes because they are gorgeous. I also was using the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette, and this had the cream highlight that I was using in it, this Capri shade. This is a cream. These are powders. I don't like that, okay? However, this blush is my favorite blush. It is this beautiful, like illuminated, glowy, and I'm not normally a fan of like really glowy blushes because I wear highlight. Like what do I need that for? But this was stunning. I loved it. I built it up. I used so much of it. It's so pretty. This is the blush, okay? But this cream highlight was pretty good. I like the palette. Like I'm gonna keep the palette and continue using it and everything. I feel like I've had this forever and I've just never reached for it. And I'm really happy that I ended up pulling it into this Shop My Stash round because it's really good. I also had the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in Cupcake. This was good. That was my usage, if it matters. Again, I'm trying to use less product, and so I'm not going through it as fast, but I really like these. I have this in like 3 different shades, I think, and it's one of my favorite like baking powders, kind of setting powders, because it just works so well, but it's so like finely milled that I feel like the issues that I have with like regular baking using regular setting powders, I don't have with this. So I tend to have just more luck overall with it. For regular face products, the Glowish by Huda Beauty Luminous Pressed Powder in Fair Light. This, it goes so well. I feel like this might be a teensy bit too dark for me. A teensy bit, and I used this today, but it's so pretty on the skin. I love it. I don't remember what the shade below this looks like, but I feel like if I was going to repurchase this, I would probably check out that shade just because it is, this one's a little too dark. And then I also was using the Glowish by Huda Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder in medium. The whole Glowish line, I am like obsessed with, okay? I freaking love it. It is everything that I didn't know that I wanted in makeup. You know what I mean? It's so pretty. I don't even have any, I love it. If you have not tried the Glowish line, please do. I used the blush that was in the highlight palette. So let's move on to eyes. We had some fun times with this eye thing, okay? First of all, for pencil liners, the one that I had, which was a milk makeup one, I think, I ended up running out of. I brought in the Tarte Sex Kitten liner, which is a good liner. I enjoy it. The Dose of Colors New Flame eyeliner. I didn't end up using this as much as I wanted to, but I did use it a couple of times. This is a pretty good eyeliner too. Like, it blends out. I used it a lot underneath my like lower lash line, and I would blend it out with a brush, and it worked really well for that. We gotta talk about these. This is the Huda Beauty Life Liner, quick and easy. And then you have the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. So there's a curl and length side and then a volume side. These products are great. This liner, beautiful. This mascara, amazing thing. It does amazing things to my lashes. My issue, and they last all day and they don't smudge. This makeup I have been wearing for 3.5, 4 hours now. I've been outside. I've eaten an entire meal and it still looks like the only thing that I've touched up is my lipstick, right? And there's no smudging. There's nothing, right? It looks great. It lasts, both of these, all day. My issue with these is that they almost last too long because I cannot remove them. My micellar water doesn't remove them. My cleansing balm kind of does, but like not fully. My cleansing oil does not remove them. My face wash does not remove them. So I double cleanse every day. They don't care. They don't budge. And instead what happens is they just kind of get smudged. Like if I'm trying to remove it, it just goes everywhere. And they are impossible to get off. So if you guys don't know, I've been doing TikTok a lot more lately, and I'm normally trying to do like 1 post a day to TikTok at least, either trying out products from the new makeup drawer or just doing eye looks with the palettes from Shop My Stash or something along those lines. Just some kind of fun with makeup thing, right? Every day that I try to film a TikTok, I have just smudged eyeliner, and it's like I am removing my makeup appropriately. They don't want to move. I love them, but they drive me crazy. So if you know of a way to remove this shit, please let me know, because I love them, but my god, it's a battle. I had also pulled in the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal Melted Shadows in Silk Bomber and Bubblegum. This was pretty good. I used it once. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have used it more, but I was really into the palettes this time, so I only used it once. It was good. I'm not the biggest fan of like dual-lidded products like this. Actually, I take that back. I did use it twice because then I used this side in a cut crease. So that's on TikTok if you're curious. But I mean, it was good. I'm not the biggest fan of double-lidded products like this, just that has like a matte shade and then a glitter shade, just because it's more difficult, in my personal opinion, to incorporate that into looks. So this kind of has to be its own look. I don't know. I should probably get more creative with it, but whatever. Eyeshadow palettes. Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered. This was the star of the show this time. I have always loved this palette, but I feel like this round, right, using it for 2 weeks in a row, just solidified that. This is the one that I reached for the most often. It is stunning. You can do so many different looks with it. Do not take, if you go from here to my TikTok, do not take the TikTok looks into account, because I did a lot of the same variations, the same looks. But you can do so many different looks with this, and it's just such a beautiful palette, and the shimmers are so gorgeous. I love this palette. Absolutely love it. I had also pulled in the Gold Obsessions. I bought this when it came out, and then I think I used it once. I don't know. This is so pretty too. And I feel like it doesn't look like a whole lot, but you can do a whole lot more with it than you think you can just by looking at it. This is what I'm wearing today. I actually got complimented on all of this that I have going on while I was out today. And I think that this is what did it, you know? I have a mixture of all this shimmer shades. But then in my inner corners, I have this like yellow gold, right? And it just draws your attention in, and I think it looks so good. Love it. Okay. For lips, I have the lippies from the Apocalypse Project Pan that I am still working on. But then I also brought in this. This is the Huda Beauty. I think this is like the Power Matte Lipstick in Interview. I used this a few times. I did primarily stick to the Apocalypse Project Pan lippies, but I did use this a few times. That's what I'm wearing today. I'm now kicking myself for not buying these lipsticks when they were launched, right? And this shade, is so gorgeous. This is what I'm wearing today. Did I say that? Yeah, so this is a mini though. This will be going into the Shop My Samples Project Pan, but it is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Goodness. And then I didn't have a Huda setting spray. This is from the Panning Punk Project Pan, the Ofra Makeup Fixer. Check out that usage. And so this is what I've been using for this round. And we all know that I like it. I just don't like the sticker on the label. Okay, so that is what I think. Honestly, what a great round this was. I had so much fun, and this has kind of prompted me to go back into doing the themes. I just feel like I got burnt out last time because every time was a theme, and there were some times that I was like, I just want to pick out some makeup. So I'm going to kind of switch back and forth this time. So today my youngest daughter will be picking out the makeup that I use for the next 2 weeks. I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea. We'll have to see, but let's jump into that. So first drawer we're gonna do is new makeup. So pick out something from the new makeup drawer. Oh.
It goes.
Interesting. We have the Jacqueline Shimmer Top Coat in Icicle. I've heard pretty mixed reviews about this, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes, but I'm excited to finally get to try it. Okay, so of course you all know me. I'm cleaning up. There's a mess, but on the bottom shelf right there, we have face palettes. Go ahead and pick out a face palette from the bottom shelf.
Just the bottom shelf?
Yep.
Thanks.
This is the Smashbox LA Lights palette. So there are blushes and then a couple of highlights. So this will take care of powder blushes and powder highlights for this round.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's really pretty. Obviously, I've hit pan. I do like this palette. I did end up switching a few things around organization-wise. So this drawer is now primers. So we're going to go ahead and pick out a primer. You want to pick you up?
Yeah.
Pick out a primer from in here. There are some more back there too.
Blue.
This one.
Blue.
Picked out the Ordinary High Spreadability Fluid Primer, which I can't remember if I tried this one or not, or if it was the other one. But I mean, I'm into it. I have 2 of these because I accidentally ordered 2, so we definitely need to show them some love. The next drawer is the foundation drawer, which is looking pretty sparse right now. I did end up purchasing some new foundations, but I have not tried them out yet, so they're not in here yet. So we'll go ahead and pick out a foundation.
Foundation.
Oh. The Morphe Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation in the shade Medium 10. I don't know if this is even my shade. And I know that I've tried this one, but honestly, I do not remember what I think. So it'll definitely be fun to try it out some more. So again, with the reorganizing, this might actually be my favorite drawer of the bunch. We have concealers back here in the last 3 rows. Then cream bronzers and contours, cream blushes, and cream highlights. I didn't like having the creams in front of the powders like it was because I couldn't see all of the powders. So I moved it to this. I love it. So we're going to have her pick out a concealer and then a cream bronzer and a cream highlight. Not a cream blush because I'm going to bring the nude sticks in like usual. But let's go ahead and pick those out.
The happy face one.
The happy face one, okay. And then pick out something from this section.
The corner one.
Okay, and then pick out something from this section.
The contour one.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have a little sampling here. She picked out the Cream Shop Cover Story Full Coverage Concealer in Fair. She picked out the Glossier Solar Paint in Ray, which I actually just tried out for the first time on TikTok. Like literally a couple of days ago. So if you want to see my first impressions of this, I guess we'll find out how I really feel about it. And then the Suva Beauty Liquid Chrome Illuminating Drops in Trust Fund, which I love these. It's an interesting combination. We'll see how it goes. All right, loose setting powders. What's it going to be?
Yeah. This one.
That one. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in Butter. I think this is what I was using last round, but I know that I like this one, so that's a good choice.
Banana. Banana.
Do you want me to do the banana one instead?
Yeah.
Okay, so not this one, the banana one?
Yeah.
We've made a change. We're going to be using the Cream Shop Brightening Banana Powder instead because bananas.
Oh, bananas.
Except we have pressed powder. Can you go ahead and pick one of those out?
I can see it because I'm Lida. Press powder.
Oh, that one?
Poopa.
So we have the Tarte Shape Tape Pressed Powder, which obviously I have used. I need to try to do something about that hard pan, but we will figure that out. You gotta pick out one thing out of the oversized drawer.
Yellow.
That one. This is the Kaleidos Ray Writer highlight. I do have highlights in that Smashbox palette, but I'll go ahead and pull out an extra one. Yeah, because it's so cool. And I really love these highlights. Go ahead and grab out a bronzer. Oh, no, grab something out of that drawer. Go ahead and grab out a bronzer.
Orange.
Okay. This is from Item Beauty. This is the Item Cheap Money Mood Vibes Swipe and Glow. I have hit pan in this. I love this so much.
It's so cool.
It's pretty, huh?
Yeah.
We're not going to do a blush today because of the palette that you picked out. So now we're going to move over to the other side of the room.
Okay.
Okay. This drawer is eye primers and brow pot products. Okay. So I'm going to have you pick something out of this section. Right here. That one.
The white one.
Okay. And then I'm going to have you pick something. I'll let you pick the section for brows. Something out of these sections. Okay, and then you want to go ahead and pick something out of that section too?
The rainbow.
This one. Purple. So she picked out the Lila B Bee Polished Victoria's Veil Concealer and Eye Primer. Again, the lighting over here sucks. I'm sorry. I really wish I knew why. This looks much darker than it used to. So hopefully it's not an issue. If it is, it's going to have to go. She also picked out the Urban Decay Brow Blade, the ink stain and pencil, and then the Complex Culture Full Out Brow Gel. The Complex Culture is new, so I'm excited to try that, and then I really do like the brow blade. Now we are going to do eyeliners, so pick one out of each of these sections.
Okay.
Okay, and then one out of here. Okay, and then one out of here. I feel like you're knocking the camera. Ooh, okay. You okay? Okay, so she picked out the Milk Makeup Longwear Gel Eyeliner in Biz, which is a really beautiful dark blue that I love. She picked out the Pixie by Petra Endless Silky Eye Pin. This is the one, this is like Mauve Mulberry or something like that. No, this one is actually in Black Caviar. This is brand new, completely unopened, so that'll be fun. And then this is the new to me, the Juvia's Place I Live I Define Liquid Eyeliner in black. I have used this. It did not go the greatest, so it'll be fun to continue to try it out. I'm going to go ahead and skip the rest of the eye drawers because she did pick out the Jaclyn Cosmetics, and then of course I'm skipping the lippy drawers because I'm still focusing on Apocalypse Project Pan stuff. So now we need eyeshadow palettes and we need a setting spray. Our last eyeshadow palette came out of the second drawer, so this time I'm going to have you go ahead and pick out one out of that drawer.
Iron.
That one?
Iron.
This is the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Nudes palette. This is actually one of the... Oh, we've changed our mind. Oh, okay. The Too Faced Clover palette. This one is brand new. I have been lusting after it forever, so very excited about that.
Is she?
Yeah. See?
So cool.
It's pretty, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, close that drawer up. Last time I took an eyeshadow palette off of the top shelf. This time we're going to go ahead and pull one off the second shelf. Not that one. Yep.
Oh, the ice cream one.
The ice cream one?
Yeah.
Okay. I have the Glam Light Ice Cream Dream Palette, which...
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, rainbow.
It's pretty, huh? Which again is obviously one of my favorites.
Rainbow like the ice cream?
Yeah. I've hit, I think, 2 pans in here. No, I've hit 1, but I'm really close to hitting a second one. I love this palette though, so good choice. It's going to be rainbow eye looks, y'all. Can you go pick off a spray, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is this a spray?
No.
Is this your statue you made?
Yep.
Thanks. But Mom, your statue, Your statue's a little old. You can clean your statue tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
I know it's bright. Oh, wait for
Oh.
the Twiki spray.
Thank you. So she ended up picking out the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is the XL version that I have not opened yet, but I purchased because this is such a good drugstore setting spray, one of my absolute favorites. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be an interesting week. I'm hoping that we didn't forget anything. I do have Project Pan items that I'm trying to focus on, but I wanted to like kind of let her go through and pick one of as much as I could, but I do have some items from the Panning Punk Project Pan that I am trying to focus on, but it'll be okay if I take a little bit of a break. I'll swap them in and out, okay? I'm pretty excited though. It should be like a good round. A lot of, well, it's a lot of interesting products. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. I am excited though. I am excited. So thank you guys so much for joining me here today. Let me know down below what you guys are focusing on this week. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you hit the bigger subscribe button below me if you'd like to see more of me, and I will catch you guys next time. Have a great one. Bye.